It's Ashley O. We're hanging out with the Dirty Heads backstage at Audacy's Riptide Fest in the Hard Rock Artist Lounge. How are y'all doing?
Good. We're stoked to be here.
Yeah, it's the second time you guys have done this festival.
I think it's the third, yeah.
No.
I think so.
Well, I know we've been like tight for a while. We've had some Shark Out of Waters with you guys, some little private shows. I mean, y'all are basically Shark fam.
Yeah.
Your music obviously fits the setting. You got a little rap, got a little reggae. If you had a theme song for your band, who would sing or rap it?
Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson?
Sure. I mean, they did one together.
I know, that's
Roll
what
me
I'm
up
saying.
and smoke me when I die.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like that's a great one.
I'm in.
Let's just do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're just going to play that at the end of every set now.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, we can start now.
Yeah.
We're going to start
Okay.
a tradition as of this moment.
Yeah.
You guys actually were doing some cool things during the pandemic, traditions like live acoustic shows, streaming, bringing your music to us during such a hard time.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a lot of work.
Dude, it was way more work than we thought. It was cool though, because we kind of we didn't know how stir crazy we would go. So like looking back on it, I was like, man, that really helped because we kind of started to go stir crazy. But we thought like, oh, we'll just do one and we'll do some songs. And we did one and we were like, hey, let's do another one. And then it was, hey, let's do every album. And then it was like, we got to learn every album acoustically, not even the way we wrote it in the studio, like relearned all these songs, but it was so fun. And,
It was fun. It kept us busy.
It kept us busy. So it was one, very healthy for us, but two, the messages we were getting from our fans, like, hey, everybody's stuck at home. Like this is really helping us out. So it was just like, we were both, everybody won. It was just really cool. And bringing music to people in that weird time, I think, was something that if we could do it, why not?
It was quintessential for a lot of people
Yeah.
stuck. Which was the hardest song to go acoustic? Like which one was like, I want to set this on fire?
I feel like I don't think we would do it if it felt like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you start a song and it's that difficult, you're either gonna just be like, nah, it doesn't work. Because you don't want to force anything, or you're going to change it. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna be like, hey, let's flip it. Let's slow it down. Let's change the key. Let's mash it up with another song. We'll find a way. If things don't feel right in the studio or even live, it is what it is, and that's a crazy thing about writing songs is we'll write songs in the studio that we think are going to crush live and they just don't translate. And then we'll write songs in the studio that we don't even think they're not really on our radar when it comes to our live shows and they just translate so well. You never know.
Have you thought about doing an acoustic tour now that you've laid the groundwork
We
for it,
always talk about
essentially?
We always talk. I mean, that's how this band started was, just me and him sitting on stools with an acoustic guitar. So that's kind of like our roots. We're very comfortable in the acoustic setting. So yeah, we talk about it all the time. Possibly an album, acoustic tour for sure.
That's been the like whispers is before we do our next full length, we most likely will do an acoustic album.
Well, while looking through everything you guys have been doing, I feel like you're really like in the pocket right now for y'all as a band.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
like you guys really know who you are and you really know who your fans are. And that seems to be giving you this big boost of creativity on all fronts.
I mean, we've been at it for over 20 years now, and we've grown and learned so much throughout the process. And now I feel like, we've definitely like kind of figured out who we are and what we want to do and what we want to be instead of like, oh, we don't know what we're doing. We have to listen to everybody. Now we're kind of like, well, we know what we want. We know what we want to do and we're just going to do us now.
I think that's, you nailed it right there. I think we are able to, without anybody else figure out, or we figured out what we want and how to do it and how to get the sound and who to work with and not just so, kind of, I don't know. It was a long journey of us just kind of trying to figure it out,
And the Dirty Head's about to take the Riptide stage. Thank you so much for sitting and talking with me today.